Oh, and welcome to the Pluto Motors Festival of the Exceptional Show highlights video. Down at the bottom near where the Concourse contestants are. I'll film them in a bit. But I'll just go around the main field for now. I'm going to start with this car because this is very rare now. Daily Ganza. These have pretty much disappeared off the roads altogether. Some W plates are 2000, but yeah, I can't remember the last time I saw one of these. Yeah, obviously the Daewoo brand I think stopped selling in UK in about 2005, something like that. But yeah, looks all nice. I think it's got all its original Daewoo plates on it. It's the right typeface for it as well. There's a fly just chilling out.
What did you come in actually? My wife's golf. Sorry.
Right, here's one. I don't think we ever got this. This is a Dutch car, Hyundai Cruiser XG350. I don't think we got this in the UK. I've never seen one before. Apparently it's on a YouTube channel called Ed's Auto Reviews. So probably if you check out that YouTube channel you can find out a bit more about this car. But yeah, I said obviously it's left on drive because it's Dutch. But yeah, I don't remember ever seeing one of these. That's quite interesting. Right, okay, I know this is a Mark III Astra. It's not that interesting you'd think, but it's actually, well, it's a very rare CDX model. So you don't see these anymore, but I used to have a CDX Mark III Astra Estate in this colour. So it's, yeah, it reminds me of the car I used to have. Obviously it's a hatchback, but yeah, it's got the same interior as what are in the estate, and it's yeah, this is a 2 litre 16 valve as well, which is what I had. There's the Ecotec engine. It's the same as what's in my Astra Sport. Looks a hell of a lot cleaner than the one in that car though, and it actually runs. Here's another rare one, an early Volkswagen Passat hatchback. That's on an X plate. Looks like it's got the, yeah, that's the original plate. There's a sticker in the back window. Churchill the dog on the back shelf. Yeah, this looks very original. It's got, I don't think it's been resprayed or anything. It's got paintwork's not perfect. There's obviously some fading on the back seat. But yeah, it looks, then we can get a good shot of the interior here. Can't see the screen on the camera very well, but I'm hoping it's picking up that interior. It's very blue, the dashboard's very cracked. It's got the engine up as well. It's got a longitudinal engine, but I thought Passats were front wheel drive. I don't know actually, or were these early ones rear wheel drive? I'll have to have a look into that. Yeah, there's another interesting one just further up from it. So there's a Talbot Samber estate there, Mark I Mondeo, and then Citroen LNA. But a different one from the one that were following us into the show. This one's had the bumpers removed. But other than that, I think it looks pretty standard. Maybe it's got different alloys on it. Might not have had alloys originally. Yeah, it looks in nice condition. But yeah, another example of a really rare car that you don't normally see at other car shows. So we've got another really rare beast here, a Citroen CX. This is a CX-25 GTI Turbo 2 on an E plate, so it's quite a late one. So this is just before it got replaced by the XM. As you can see, it's sat very low because obviously when you start the car, the hydraulic suspension pumps it up. But yeah, don't see many of these. I would thought the wheels were really cool on these as well. I'll get out of the way because my shadow's in front of it. But yeah, very long car. Obviously, you don't appreciate it until you actually see it in person. But yeah, hopefully there'll be some more rare sites like this that I can film as I walk around the show. Right, here's the other Citroen LNA that were following me as we're coming into the show. This one looks original. It's says it's an Inca. I'm assuming that was a special edition model of it. It's on a Y plate, so it's like 82, 83. There's a bit of information about it there. There's that, so yeah, it says the LNA was introduced in 1982, so this must have been one of the first ones. Yeah, I think this is all the original alloys, or are they wheel trims? I don't know if they're alloy wheels or wheel trims. But yeah, it's nice. This is one of the best ones I've seen. Yeah, very nice. Here we've got another car that's virtually extinct. Daihatsu Applause. It's on H plate, so it's like 91, but I don't remember seeing many of these back in the day. Obviously, it's the same model as what won last year. This isn't the one that won. It was a Dutch car that won, but this is an original UK model car. Right and drive one. It could be. I've got a feeling this could be the only one left on the road. But yeah, there's a load of brochures and merchandise on the back seats there. But yeah, the Applause are quite interesting because it looked like a saloon, but it's actually a hatchback. If you look, the whole of the tailgate opens. But yeah, we're a rare beast back in the day, to be honest. But I might have filmed this at the show 2 years ago, I can't remember, but I thought I'd film it anyway, just because it's interesting. Okay, here's one to keep the 80s, 90s Vox lot happy. Cavalier Mark III CD model. This one's absolutely mint. Flame red, which is actually still flame red. But yeah, obviously you can tell because it's CD model, it's got the stripe down the side. Got really nice floor interior. This one's got the light coloured one. Don't know how well it's picking it up. I can't even see the screen on the camera, to be honest, but you've got nice stuff like electric rear windows, rear headrests, colour-coded door mirrors, leather steering wheel. Don't think you've got aircon in them. Or it might have been optional. Headlamp washes, wash white there. Ian Seabrook could be loving that when he comes round and films. Cows of Sunderland. This one were originally sold in. Yeah, I'm thinking, well, I'm wondering if the owner is in the 80s, 90s Vox group. I would have thought so. And I ain't got any cards to put on the windscreen. I've got some in the car though, so I might pop one on it. Yeah, that's it. Right, we've just gone back to the car to get another bottle of water because it's a very hot day. We're going to take my t-shirt off as well, but I'll do it in a minute. No, we're going to take my shirt off and just leave my t-shirt on underneath. No, I'm not wearing my naked upper half because I'll end up the same colour as that Fiesta there if I do that. But yeah, I thought it was quite interesting, the sound accent that's got really badly faded paint and it's parked opposite my car. But I'm going to film this one that's parked near my car, this Alfa Romeo Alfetta. Another really, really rare beast, especially right and drive model. So this looks like it were an original UK registered car on T plate. That's like 78, 79. But yeah, it's nice colour as well. It really suits the car. It's in really good condition. Oh, I like the period radio and camera on the back seat as well. It's nice. I like it when people do that with the cars. But there you go, with the distinctive Alfa Romeo grille at the front and the quad lamps. Yeah, really nice car that. This is a little interesting little bike that comes with this Honda. Actually tells you a bit about it on the back of this. If you pause the video you can probably read it and get in as close as I can. I'm having trouble seeing the screen because of the sun. But yeah, it says this is a Honda Jazz, but I don't ever remember seeing this version of the Jazz. I'm wondering if this is a Japanese import or whether they sold this for a bit in the 1980s before they sold the Jazz we're familiar with in the early 2000s. Oh, that's what it looks like from the front. But here we go. Bit of information about it. It's got, yeah, it says it's got blue interior. Yeah, it has got blue interior as well, which is unusual for a car with a red exterior. Yeah, it says it's the oldest known Honda Jazz registered in the UK. I was never even aware there was a Honda Jazz made in the 1980s. Wow, learn something new every day. So we've got a couple of interesting cars here in this section. First one is this Orion 1.6 injection gear. Well, what known as a Mark 1 Orion, based on a Mark 3 Escort, but this one's in really nice condition. Look at that, the velour interior is still absolutely immaculate in it. But you see loads of these on the road, but you don't see them anymore. But yeah, this is really nice. It's got the wheel trims on it. I think the pepper pot alloys were optional, as far as I know. And it's got Zippy on the back shelf and all. Which we like, and George. Which we like. Which we like watching Rainbow when we were younger. Yeah, that's that. Yeah. And then there's a Toyota Serra here, which is quite an interesting car because it's we never sold over here. This is a Japanese import, but the doors open upwards. If you look, you can see that's like gull wing doors on it. It's a shame they're not open, so I could show you what it looks like. But yeah, I don't see many of these about. It's obviously from early 90s, like 1991. But yeah, another example of the variety you see at this show. Got another really rare spot here, Audi 100 hatchback. Can't remember the last time I saw one of these. This looks like a Survivor. It's got a few rust blisters around the body. It's not in perfect condition, but that's what I like about this show. You see cars that are in, you know, used condition. It's got a tape player there underneath the radio as well. If you can see it, it's a bit difficult to film with the sun on the glass, but hopefully you saw that. There's a bit of information about it. Might be able to pause it and read it if you want. But yeah, I can't remember the last time I saw one of these. From the early 80s on a W plate. Yeah, another rare car spotted here. Just up from the Audi I filmed, another rare spot, a Matcha Murina. Interesting French 3-seat sports car. This one's in a nice colour of gold, brown interior, which goes really well with the gold exterior. That way it's got a bit of fabric on the dashboard and all. But yeah, this is like a mid-engine sports car. No, I know. Just tells you a bit about it. I don't know if you'll be able to read it or not, but it all looks dead original anyway. That must be the garage it came from. Originally. Thinking is that Dutch? Yeah. Could be a Dutch car originally. But left-hand drive, they were all left-hand drive. They never made a right-hand drive version of this. And another little interesting car over here. In a Senti 120L. I think this is a car we never got in the UK. This is right-hand drive, so I'm not sure where it came from originally. I think this was supposed to be the successor to the Mini in the early 70s. But it never, I think it got built in Italy, but not over here. And you can see it's got the plug hole of despair there. But yeah, another really rare car spotted here. But it's going to be like this all day, I think. I'm just going to spot rare car after rare car. So as I'm walking around, I'll give this as an example of some of the variety of cars. There's quite a good variety down this this row. So you start off with Peugeot 106, Toyota Camry, Rover 25, Peugeot 205, Mark 4 Escort. Oh, and there's some bomb bugs there behind the Camry. Mark 4 Escort, Peugeot 505 estate, I think that's 505. Or is it 305 estate? It's one of them anyway. Volvo.
Can you pop me in?
I'm not good with Volvo models, but it's 940, I think. Citroen Saxo, and then Mark 1 Fiesta S there, that's a really early one on an R plate. Yeah, an 1100S model because it just says S on the back quarter. The 1300S had 1300 written on it as well. Then there's the Nissan Silvia. Looks like a Japanese import because of the shape of the number plate. Austin Maestro van. Another Toyota. Is that a Toyota? I don't know what model. Is it a Carina estate? Let's have a look. I think it's a Carina. Yeah, Carina 2 estate. It's got a box of tapes on as well. Let's have a look. See what we've got. Oh, Gilbert O'Sullivan. Yeah, a bit of Gilbert. That's classical gold too. Christmas karaoke. Oh yeah, like that. Classical gold too. Christmas with the Stars. Andy Williams. Yeah, I like the covers on these old cassettes. Oh, the BBC Perfect Day. Somebody paid £2.29 for that from HMV. Oh, I'm having that one. Yeah, that's the one I'm taking with me. The very best of Leo, say. Has it got When I Need You? Feel Like Dancing, Rain in My Heart. Thunder in My Heart. That one's good. Oh, it's got Show Must Go On and all. Yeah, that one's got to be the one I'm taking with me. But yeah, anyway, back to cars. Yeah, so Toyota Carina estate, Corsa B. Mark 1 Fiat Punto, these are really rare now. Mark 3 Fiesta Flight, special edition. K10 Micra. Vauxhall Nova, Pride, which must have been a special edition back in the day. Ah, this was a former Concourse car as well. And then the Proton that you might recognise as belonging to Steph from Our Driver Classic. There goes VW camper coming in. Still more cars coming in. Citroen 2CV, Citroen Ami. It's making a nice noise. Yeah, so, and then this over here, the Danbury camper, which is based on a, is it a Fiat Panda that? I don't know. There's that, which I'm not sure what car that is because the badge is covered up. It is Mazda 626, Mark 3 Cavalier, which is the same colour as one I used to have many years ago. Then a Kia. That's not over 20 years old, surely, but maybe it is. Could be from the early 2000s. Not sure what model the Kia is, if anybody knows. Oh, Seat badged version of the Fiat Panda going past there. Seat Marbella. Wonder if that's what this camper's based on. It looks like it could well be. Yeah, it is, I thought so. Yeah, that's a Fiat Marbella based camper, but here we go, you know what I mean? It's, the variety is amazing. Like the denim seats in that, no? Here's a shot of the back. Yeah, that's a cool little camper, is that?
Quite something.
It's nice, is that? Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Tiny.
Do you go anywhere and stay in it?
It's not ours.
Not ours.
Oh right, I thought it was yours then.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, I'd struggle to fit in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, another example of the variety at this show is just, yeah, like I said, there's no other show like it. Look there's all these signs around it as well. This is good. So, blimey, what a view. There's another one that says it's not beige, it's harvest gold. So yeah, it's quite a friendly show as well. It's one of my favourites. This. Oh, we've got another car coming in. RS 1800 Escort. Wow, that'll be worth some dough now. We'll buy Mercedes SL. Not sure if I class that as unexceptional, but anyway. One for Andy Livesey, Triumph Stag. Yeah, we're back when we've got some more cars to film or more bits of the show. Well, here's a good one. Fiat Tipo. Not seen one of these for ages. Not outside of car shows anyway. But this is what passed me driving testing. Not this car, but the Fiat Tipo, man, look. Metallic blue. It had the same interior, I think. Pretty sure those seats were the same pattern. But I mean, it is a while since I passed my driving test. It's 1996. But yeah, that's in nice condition, that. But this is, I mean, you don't see these on the road at all now. These are very rare. Parked next to it is also an interesting 205 there, an Inca Special Edition. I like this one because it's got a funky pattern on the seats. And another interesting one just parked opposite it. Ford Focus Millennium. Now these were all made in the year 2000, which is quite obvious really because that's when the Millennium was. But I think they're pretty much all on W plates. I think they did the Focus, they did a Puma. I think Ford Ka as well. I think they were the three cars they did. I think it actually tells you a bit about it on the windscreen there. So let's have a look. Oh, Sony Sports Walkman and all the old Nokia phone in the same sort of yellow. Yeah, it was Puma Focus Ford Ka. That tells you a bit about that there. And it's telling you about the car itself on that one. But yeah, I think they all came with like leathery caro interiors as well. Not sure how well the camera's picking it up. But yeah, very rare now. That one's in nice condition as well. Yeah, you can tell the Focus Mount one's been considered as a classic now because I've actually got a preservation group for them, which is nice because I know some people think, oh, you're focusing a classic, but you know, they're getting rare now. And it did come out in 1998, which is 26 years ago now. So I think it is a sort of an emerging classic, I would say. And there's a saloon, which they weren't even that common back in the day, the saloon version of them. So you get two Focuses for the price of one there. Oh, three actually. There's another hatchback there. Well, I was worried about taking me 46 BMW because I thought, oh, maybe it'll be, you know, because it's maybe not unexceptional enough. But there's a Rolls Royce here. It's quite funny though. Where else would you see a Rolls Royce parked next to a Renault 4 and a Saab 900, and then a Talbot Horizon just up from it? Yeah. This is the only place you will see that at a car show, or the only car show you will see that at, I'm sure. Here we've got an interesting one, a Nissan Sunny Estate. I don't remember seeing that many of these cars back in the day, to be honest. Saw more the hatchback and saloon models. I think we can follow this car on YouTube. I'll check it out when we get back home. Got a hub nut sticker in it as well. Oh, and here's the original sales invoice. So it was £8,696 in April 1989. But yeah, it looks nice original condition this. Like I said, you don't see many of these about. So there in its nice Japanese 80s blockiness of the interior, very typical of the period. And it's for sale as well, actually. So you could buy a show-winning car that won Great British Masters of the Mark. If you want to buy it, you could phone that number up. I'm not sure how much it is. but yeah, it's in very nice condition. Here's a car that I really like, the Fiat Coupe. These are getting thin on the ground now. This is a fairly late one, being on a V plate. I think it went from about M to, I think, W plate. But yeah, this is a 20 valve, so it's not a turbo, I don't think. Tells you a bit about it there. It's got the leather interior there. Now, well, it's coming up on film light, because I can't see the screen hardly. Yeah, it's in nice condition, that, but I really like the styling of these. I think they're, yeah, really good looking car. Styled by Pininfarina. Also did such legendary cars as a Hyundai Matrix. I think they also did the design for a, yeah, little known Italian sports car company called Ferrari as well. But yeah, there's the front view, it's nice, is that. Would like to own one of these one day. So here we've got 80s 90s Vox club member Mike Marron's Cavalier SRI, which is in really nice condition, and I like these period features that he's put on the back shelf. So you've obviously got the Pi three-way speakers. Do they sound good?
Yeah.
Oh, they actually sound good.
right.
I always thought them pod speakers, a lot of them didn't sound very good. But no, they actually sound good. Some models there. Some. Were they from the dealership?
Yeah,
then?
the hats. Little hats.
Ah, right. Well,
That
that's
clip
from
round.
the dealership.
Yeah, like sunshade hats.
So, period Wigan Athletic kit. I remember staff at JJB wearing basically the same thing, but without a Wigan badge on it. Back in the day. But yeah, you've got loads of brochures as well, haven't you? Oh, paperweight as well.
Yeah. All the road.
Then all these brochures. Yeah, I've got a few.
Yeah, quite a few. You need to get a life.
Oh, spare decals for the side. Wow. But they're rare now.
Yeah, loads of them. Product design.
Wow.
Description thing. It's got all sorts of stuff in it, you know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
At some point I'll get a life.
Yeah. And there's his friend Dave Rome's Astra SRI parked next to it. It's in really nice condition. I always like the seats in this version, like a Burberry pattern. In pretty good condition as well. The driver's bolster's gone a little bit. Not as bad as some I've seen, but they all end up like that. It's got a few little rust bubbles coming up on it, but overall it's pretty good. Also packed next to an Audi A2 as well, which is, these are quite rare now. I don't remember seeing a lot of them back in the day either, but yeah, obviously the bonnet, I think bonnet might be made out of fiberglass and just detaches like that very easily. There's some info on it. That's a 2001 car, but there's still some cars coming in. There's over 45. Got another rare motor here, Mitsubishi, I think it's a Colt. But yeah, I remember seeing quite a lot of these back in the day. Again, nice, you know, angular 80s Japanese interior there. Nice shade of beige, which goes well with the gold. Pop out rear windows. Yeah, it is a Colt, I thought so. It's got all the original number plate and dealer stickers. All the nice things we like to see on these cars. But yeah, these are really rare now, but yeah, it's got a few battle scars. Bit of bubbling under the fuel cap. But yeah, this is actually in a separate part of the show. It's not with the main cars. I think it might be, yeah, it's advertising a company called Starter Motor, which is aimed at getting young people into driving classic cars, which is good because you know, a lot of the older, you know, as the inevitable happens as older enthusiasts like get too old to take cars to shows or even pass away. You need new people coming in, which a lot of these new ones are starting taking sort of emerging classics from the 80s and 90s, such as the one here. Here's an interesting one. This is in an exclusive area that's fenced off, the Haggerty Drivers Club. I'm not a member of the Haggerty Drivers Club, so I can't go inside it, but I can get near enough to film this car. So this is the last Montego ever made, and as you can see, it's got all the signatures of everybody who worked in the factory on it. There you go, that tells you a little bit about it. So this is the last Austin ever made, although it didn't have Austin badges on it at this point. I think it was just badge Montego. But yeah, you can see the signatures there. I think it might reside in the Motor Museum at Gaydon normally. I'm sure I've seen it there before. But yeah, a nice bit of history at the show. So in this section we've got previous show winners. So there's a Nissan Cherry Europe, Nissan Sunny. Over there is a Proton Black Knight that won it the first year I came here, 2021. I think it's the only Proton Black Knight left on the road. And then there's Sam Allen's Astra Merit. So this is why I couldn't park next to his car at the show, because I didn't realise there were a section there for the previous winners. I don't know where Sam is. I'll get round to chat to him at some point. Right, so we've done the first half of the show now, but we've got all that lot to walk round yet. But anyway, we're called at the ice cream van. I've got one of these lemon and lime sundaes, which should be nice and refreshing. Anne's got a Vimto one. So I think we're going to have these, and then we're going to head back to the car and have this prawn salads, and then go and walk around this top half. I think there's more cars in this top half than there is in the other half, so I think it'll take us a while. I just remembered I said I was going to film this car. I come back to my car and then I noticed it parked up nearby, so here we go. Yeah, you go, Sahana. These weren't all that common back in the 90s. They're super rare now. Obviously notable for having just one windscreen wiper. This looks like might have been like the top of the range version, because it's got the side skirts and the alloy wheels. I'm not too sure. Might tell you on the back, and the spoiler as well. Yeah, it's 1.4 GL. But yeah, this could be the rarest car here, to be honest. Tells you a bit about the car there. Yeah, it's styled by Giorgetto Gregario as well. He styled a lot of cars. Did the Fiat Panda, I think did the Lancia Delta. He did the Lamborghini Countach as well. Might have done. But yeah, quite a sharp looking car, considering it's just like a sort of standard family hatchback. Right, so here we are at the second half of the Unexceptional Classics, and yeah, they stretch back quite far, as you can see from there. But here's another example of the variety you get. So we'll go down this first road, just an example. So there's Mazda MX-5 there, Skoda Felicia, Citroen XM, Mercedes, I think that's C-Class Mercedes, Volvo, is that an S60? I'm not good with the Volvos. Mercedes A-Class, an early, very early one there on an R-plate, and a 190E Mercedes, Renault 4, another 190E there, Renault 5, Maxi, Corsa B, Honda Civic, Rover 75, and then an S-Class Mercedes from the late 90s. But yeah, I'll have a walk around this section now, film anything interesting that I see for the highlights video. Here's an interesting one, a Honda Accord Coupe, but it's the rarer, earlier model. So it's an N plate, so it's from the mid-90s. 2.2 engine. It's in nice condition as well. Got nice leather interior. I always quite like these Honda Accord Coupes. Like I said, we've seen a couple of the later models, but you see a lot more of them about. The earlier model weren't quite as common. And there's something else up here that's rare as well. Anne's looking at a smart car because she used to own one of those. Yeah, look at this one. This is really rare now. Triumph Herald van. Yeah, not seen one of these for a long time. I mean, most of them just dissolved years and years ago, but this one's still going strong. It's in nice condition as well. Nice grey colour, and it's got a nice matching grey interior. I'm pretty sure that will be retrimmed at some point in its life. Yeah, that's what it looks like from the back. Called a Triumph Courier. Here's a car I've not seen for a while, FSO Polonaise. That's K plate, so it's an early 90s one. Looks like, yeah, it's an import because it's left-hand drive. I don't know if they ever sold the right-hand drive versions of this generation Polonaise. I think they sold the older ones, but maybe not that one. If anybody knows, you can put it in the comments. And then we've got a Skoda Felicia Fun. Not sure if I filmed this at a different event at the Motorist, but yeah, like a sort of pickup version of the Skoda Felicia. Had a really bright yellow leather interior. Yeah, they're a bit of a rarity. Don't really remember seeing these like back in the day. I don't think they sold that many of them. And then here we go, another one that's super rare. Fiat Marea. Can't remember the last time I saw one of these. This one looks in nice condition anyway. It's a ALX. Assuming that's like quite high up in the range model. Got a nice blue interior. Now while the camera's picking that up, like I said, I can't see the screen very well because it's so bright. Hopefully I've got it in anyway. Now this is a rare car. It's a Mitsubishi Sapporo. Another one that you didn't see that many of back in the day. I'm pretty sure is that a Jersey registration. J5668. I think it's a Jersey registration. So whoever's been driven here from Jersey, I think. But it still looks in good condition. It looks like it's all the original paint on it. As usual with being 80s Japanese car, it's got a very square, angular dashboard, but I love these blue velour seats in it. They look great. Hopefully the camera's picking them up well enough. But yeah, it's a big car as well. Yeah, it is. It's quite a fair wedge. It looks fairly big compared to that Rover 75 next to it, and the Rover 75's not, you know, not a small car. Big old chunk of Japanese 80s-ness. Oh, look at that as well. It's got the, as you can see, it's advertising. It's got the heated wing mirrors as well. Here's a nice original Saab 900 Turbo. Nice colour that. It's sort of like a metallic, I don't know, sort of metallic burgundy-ish brown. Don't know what you'd describe it as. Anyway, it's got nice, those like the orange seats these turbo models had. Yeah, this is in very good condition. Like the alloys on these as well, they really suit the car. It's on a V plate, so it's like 1979-80. Right, so you normally see plenty of 2CVs at car shows. You don't see so many of these. Citroen Diane, which was like a kind of a posher version of the 2CV that they made for a few years. Obviously it had like, if you look, it's got more of a proper dashboard in it. Although it's still got the weird gear change going through the dashboard. But yeah, just slightly more luxurious, and well, it's still quite basic, but not as basic as a 2CV that we're based on. Another feature as well, which you can see really well here, is it had a hatchback, whereas the 2CVs wasn't. But yeah, unusual to see one of these. You see, like I said, you see plenty of the 2CVs, but not so many of these. I mean, one of the reasons is because they stopped making this sooner. I think it was about 1983 they stopped making it. That's an X plate, so that's like 81, 82, so it must be one of the last ones. Here's a really rare thing. Renault 14. I think it's 14, I'll check round the back. Pretty sure that's what model it is. But yeah, I can't remember the last time I saw one of these. X-Reg, so that's 81, 82. Windows down so we can get a good shot of the interior there. And all its lovely plasticness. Is that even a word? Yeah, it all looks nice and original. Anyway, this is a GTL version, so it's one of the higher spec ones. Yeah, it's a Renault 14, alright. Yeah, quite a funky little hatchback. But like I said, virtually extinct now. It's probably, I reckon it'll probably low the amount that are left on the road. It could even be in single figures. So here we've got a Mark III Astra, but this is a bit different. It's a saloon version. Don't really see a lot of the saloon versions of these about. It's pre-facelift as well. So as you can see, there's no panel across the back. This one's got aftermarket wheels, but other than that I think it's pretty standard. It's a JLS model, so it's got the nicer velour interior in it. It's got stuff like nice features like electric windows and central locking, electric mirrors as well. But yeah, this has got a bit of a problem with the paint, which a lot of the red Vauxhalls seem to suffer with. But yeah, it's nice to see one of these still going strong. Here's another car that's getting thin on the ground. I think it's E38 BMW 7 Series. This one's come all the way from Ireland. 1990, you can tell by the plate on the car, because it's got the first two letters of the year it was registered, so obviously 90 stands for 1990. There's Josie Floyd doing his walk around video at the same time. But I think it looks like it could be Sienna Red as well, which is the same colour as my E46. But I always quite like these cars. They were, yeah, I like the leather interiors in them. Very classic car in my opinion. But yeah, you can hear Josie for obviously much more knowledgeable than cars about me. So yeah, if you want to see every car at this show, watch his videos, they're really good. Got another rare car here, Honda Insight. The original Honda Insight. This was one of the first hybrid cars. Obviously designed to be very aerodynamic so that they could maximise the fuel economy. That's why it's got like the slippery shape and the covered rear wheels. Sorry. But yeah, the covered rear wheels there to aid in the aerodynamics of it and give it better fuel economy. I think they could do something like 100 miles per gallon. But yeah, there's all the brochures there for it as well. But yeah, I would say this is like an emerging classic car now, and still go for strong money as well. Yeah, while we're walking around, here's another example of the variety of cars that you see in a typical row of them. So you've got an E36 BMW Coupe, Rover 25, Rover 827, one for Ali Mac there. MGB, Mark II Mondeo, Mark III Capri, Citroen 2 CV, Bedford Dormobile Roma, which is based off HA Viva, Fiat Seicento, Peugeot 309, Daewoo Leganza, another one, a Cadillac North Star, I think it is. I think the American viewers need to help me with that one. MGF Rover 45, and then Volvo V70. And then the other side of that, there's
Yes, we're going to get some lunch and then we're
Citroen Evasion, which I think it was the same as a Peugeot 806, was it?
Very nice.
This is another Dutch car. There's quite a few cars come over from Holland for this show. But then here's another one, Renault Velsatis.
Oh no, it wasn't. This isn't the Avatar. This is the Velsatis.
I mean, these were there back in the day, and then you've got Nissan Primera, Rover 400, 416 GTI, Mark II Golf,
What's your favourite car to show?
and a Mazda 323F. So yeah, the variety is pretty pretty unbelievable, to be honest. It's well worth coming to if you're into any of these sorts of cars. This is sort of like trying to give you an overview of what you'll see here, just like generally walking round. Two Volvo 480s next to each other over there. Another Capri, Rover 100, Audi 80 Avant. There's a Triumph TR8 up there. Another TR8 there. Yeah, two TR8s we've seen, and this thing here, which I'll have to film for the walk around video, I think. So here's a really rare one. Fiat Tempra, I think. Is it a Tempra Estate? I don't know. Yeah, Tempra SW. I'm assuming the SW stands for station wagon. But yeah, this one had an interesting tailgate. I think the bottom bit drops down as well, if I remember correctly. Saw this at last year's show. It's actually my friend Martin who owns that BMW there. It's his friend's car. But I think he said something like I think it's the only one left on the road. But yeah, it's had a bit of work to keep it on the road though. You can see a bit of welding on the sills. But which is good though, because it means that, you know, it keeps it on the road, and you can take it to shows like this. Here's one that I like, Peugeot 106 Aztec. I like these special edition Peugeots because they've got like the interesting decals on the side. They've also got really funky seat material. Obviously you can see, oh, and they've got some funky mats to go with it and all. Are they factory mats? Don't know, they might be actually. Yeah, I think they could be the factory floor mats. But yeah, it's in really nice condition this. I think this could have been put in the Concourse, to be honest, because it's so nice and original, and it's got its own, all its original like stickers and stuff on it.
some classics.
Yeah, very nice that.
Fiat thing at Gaydon next week.
Here we go with another rare one, Fiat Strada Cabriolet.
Excellent.
In
Well,
a
my baseball cap.
nice shade of metallic brown, which really suits this car. It's got a nice matching brown interior as well. It looks in really good condition. You can't see any cracking on the dashboard.
I've seen
On a Japanese one.
press photographs from on a
Yeah,
wide.
there you go.
It would have been.
Tells you a bit of details about it. It's original condition, never been welded.
July, August of the previous.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
It was like towards the end of '83 was actually launched.
Yeah, most of these cars absolutely disintegrated as soon as you looked at them, so to find one that's never been welded is a real rarity. Here's another rare one. We saw an estate version of it. Here's a saloon. But yeah, like the temporary, you don't see a lot of them at all. But yeah, got pretty cool interior as well. Very early 90s looking. Late 80s, early 90s. I can't remember what year these were made. This one's K, so it's 92, 93. But yeah, that's two fitted temporaries we've seen at this show so far. But this is a good thing about this show. Look, there's a Citroen CX as well, and you know, Mark II Granada gear that's a bit of a survival looking one. It's a bit tight parked next to it. That's a great thing about this show. Here's another row of cars, showing you the variety again. So we've got Mark I Cavalier, Rover Streetwise, which I would say is another emerging classic. Suzuki Alto, Mark III Fiesta, Fiat Barchetta, another Fiat Seicento, an Astra Mark I EXP, which is, there's actually two of these at this show, and then really early Austin Maestro on a wide plate, Seat Ibiza. And they're pretty much extinct now. That's another car designed by Giorgetto Gregario. Astra GTE behind it. Mitsubishi Colt, second one I've seen today. The Mini Metro over there. Two Metros. Mark II Fiesta. VW Lupo. Yeah, just Austin 1100. Yeah, just huge variety. You don't get this sort of variety anywhere else. Look there on the end. So you've got Dolomite there, and a 306 Roland Garros. Nice condition, this one as well.
It's got the old, you've got to put the code in to get him over.
Yeah, we're just walking around filming what the variety of cars is here. I think I'll do this one for the walk around highlight video because it's in such nice condition. So it's a Peugeot 306 Roland Garros Cabriolet. Got its original dealer plates on there. This is in really nice condition. This one, for the special edition Roland Garros is where the French Open tennis is held. So it's like a special edition commemorating that. I think they also did 106s and 206s as Roland Garros versions. But I mean, I like these because I like the leather seats in it. They're great. They go really well with the exterior colour of the car. And these cool sort of copper coloured seat belts in it. They look really nice. I always thought it were a nice looking car, the 306 Cabriolet as well. Styled by Pininfarina. But yeah, nice seeing this here. I'll have to film this one because it's yeah, this is very rare. An Austin Metro van. There's some details about it. Apparently some of the last Metro vans ever sold. Yeah, you can see it's very basic inside. There's no radio. Is it no cigarette lighter, or is that the cigarette lighter there? Or is it choke no, that's choke control. No, where the cigarette lighter is has got a blank panel. I don't think there's a clock in it either, even. Yeah, very basic. Vinyl seats. But yeah, badged as a Metro 310 City. But another interesting feature of it is that it's got metric tyres. Metric wheels and tyres. That's why you don't see a lot of Metros about with this designer wheel on it, because they're designed for metric tyres. If you look, there's a size is 160, 65 R315. But yeah, metric tyres were around in the, I think the 80s and early 90s, but didn't really catch on. So they're very rare now. And yeah, it'd be interesting to see what date these tyres were made. I've got a feeling they'll be quite old. 4305, so yeah, the tyres are from 2005. So I've been on the car 19 years now. But yeah, rare to see something like this in this sort of condition, because most got driven into the ground and scrapped years and years ago. So there we go, another example of the variety there. As that Matra Marina drives past. There's I think it's an L model Mark 1 Sierra there. Lovely shade of hearing aid beige. Got a Mini. Another MX-5, seen a few of them today. Datsun, I think, is it a Datsun Cherry Coupe? And a nice shade of sort of like copper bronze, or it's similar to the Ford copper bronze. Citroen's Antia, which you don't see any of these about anymore. Austin Allegro Estate. Oh, they're cool. Oh, another Matra Marina as well. And a camper like Janice, that John and Sharon own. Yeah, Nissan Almera there. On R plates, that's a very early Almera, is that? Yeah, Cavalier and Vectra B. And then it was at the show, or it is at the show, the car that we drove past yesterday, the MG ZT with the flip paint. I walk around it and you get a better idea of how it changes colour depending on what angle you look at it at. As you can see, it looked green and then it goes purple and then it goes green again. Then parked next to that Mark 1 Renault Laguna and a Triumph TR6. Another early A-Class Mercedes. Toyota Corolla. Got a Peugeot 306 Estate. These were all that common back in the day. So Sierra Sapphire 2000D. Hyundai Pony X2. They're rare now. 2CV Dolomite XM. Vauxhall Omega. And a Citroen Visa. Parked next to a Porsche 911 996 series. So yeah, definitely a big variety of cars at this show. Well, we filmed a earlier shape Honda Accord Coupe earlier on, so here's one of the later shaped ones. I always like the backlight design on this car. Yeah, it's a bit bigger than the earlier model, but it's the same sort of form, in a big coupe with, you know, a nice leather interior. Usually got an auto gearbox. Can tell this is a V6 version because it's got 5 stud alloys. The 2 litre only have 4 studs. And yes, I know I am sad as for knowing that, but yeah, I always like this shape Honda Accord Coupe. Like I said, there's loads of cars I would like to own, but yeah, this would be nice, I bet. But yeah, maybe one day. I think I'm going to have to sell one of the other ones though to afford it, unfortunately. Well, no, this is only an O2 reg car, but I think these are really rare. Citroen Zara Estates. I mean, you don't see a lot of Zaras about in general, but I think, yeah, I can't remember seeing that many estate versions, even when they were fairly new. There's brochure there, but it says new look Zara L. It means a facelifted version. But yeah, there's a bit of there, yeah, it says rarer than a Ferrari. I'm not really surprised. Bit of info about the car if it comes up on the film. Yeah, it looks in good condition as well. But like I said, yeah, proper rare. This is the thing, you can see stuff like this that's, you know, you tend to have forgotten about even that, you know, even existed. But yeah, but it's just tucked away right in the corner. Look, you can see it's right at the end of the show. Right at the edge of the show, should I say. So we've got a couple of interesting ones here. First one is this Alpha 145 that you don't see many of on the road anymore. I'm just wondering if that's the one that Matt from Furious Driving has. It's definitely the same colour as his. I don't know if it is his car. I mean, he is here at this show, so it could be. I just can't remember what the reg plate of his was, but yeah, find out afterwards. I'll watch one of his old videos to see. And then this Peugeot 305 is quite interesting. It's got got some interesting rust on it there, on the roof. Yeah, patina, as you would say. There's the interior, very sort of tough, workmanlike interiors that Peugeot's had at this point. And a bit oh yeah, like his style's got a bit of brute on the driver's seat there. Yeah, we approve of that on Pluto Motors. A couple more holes there. I think that glass is looks like it's about to fall out, to be honest. And another couple of interesting ones here. So there's a first generation Honda Prelude there. This is in nice condition, and the gold colour really suits it. It's also got like a matching sort of caramel coloured interior. This goes really nice with that exterior colour. Nice tartan pattern on the seats. People are starting to leave already. It's only 10 to 2. Yeah, that's nice, is that Prelude. One of my favourite cars so far. Here's another rare one, a Citroen. Can't remember what it is. It GSA, I think this GSA. It's the same as what Ian Seabrook's got. Yeah, GSA. Yeah, Gisela GSA. I thought it was. Yeah, this is a Palace, so this was the top of the range model. So if you look, it's got a nice velour interior. Obviously, Hubnuts has got the same seats, but the rest of the interior is out of a base model. But here you can see the proper door cards that the Palace should have. But yeah, it's obviously notable for that funky indicators that are just not like anything else, you know, that other manufacturers do. And of course the stereo there being like in the centre console rather than on the dashboard. But you know those quirky French, don't you? Look, there's only three bolts holding the wheel on and all. I just like to do things different. Got another couple of rare commercials here. So we've got a Fiat 900 van, which I can't remember the last time I've ever seen one of these. I remember seeing these back on the road like years ago, the Fiorino. They're both in really nice condition, both finished in this nice shade of like turquoise. Yeah, it's nice to see the van's in good condition, because usually they always, you know, nice period national breakdown sticker as well. It's gone a bit sun damaged. But yeah, the commercials tended to get driven into the ground and just stupid. Nobody cared about them. They'd just rot. So I mean, it could have been like stored away in a garage for years, but both of them could have been. But it's nice to see these sorts of vehicles, you know, still going strong. Right, here's a couple of interesting ones. There's a DAF 44, which is very rare now. So DAF were a Dutch company, but yeah, notable for having this called a Variomatic gearbox. So a type of auto box, but it used belts. I think if you look under the car you can kind of see the system. I don't know if you can see it actually. But yeah, that was the DAF 44, and this is sort of the successor to it, the Volvo 340 series. It originally developed as a DAF car, and then I think DAF was struggling, like financially, and Volvo took over DAF and then rebadged this car as a Volvo. But yeah, so it's sort of not very Volvo looking if you look at it, especially the front end. Doesn't really look like other Volvos of that time period. As this one, yeah, this one's got the Variomatic box as well. I think, can you see it underneath on this one? Let's see. No, you can't see it so well. I think the petrol tank's in the way. But yeah, it's got like belts that yeah, control like the torque and the speed. I think, oh, here we go, this is it. So that's what the system looks like. Yeah, quite a clever system, but yeah, not really used much after the Volvo 340 series. There's a Alfa Romeo. I think it's a 2000 GT that's leaving. It's in nice condition. That's right hand drive one as well. But yeah, another example of the variety. So you've got the Volvo 340, the DAF, Focus RS, another Mini there, but a Mini E, which I think more like a base model one, a VW camper, nice Mark 1 Ford Granada GL. There's another, look at that, that's pretty much identical to Steph's Proton Saga. It's on L plate as well. But yeah, look, Mark, what's that, Mark 3 VW Polo. There's another Volvo 480 there, I've seen a few of those today. Rover 600, Escort Cabriolet, another couple of Volvos there, another Fiat Seicento, another Proton, I've seen a few Protons today, Renault 25, Ford Probe. We've got a Polo Estate there, Golf the other side of it, another Rover 620 for 19,995. I'm assuming that's the price when it was new. I don't think you could sell this one for 19,995, maybe 1,995. Lexus IS 200, an early one there. Mattis Cars YouTube channel, I'll have to check that one out. I like those IS 200s. Yeah, I think another Toyota Camry there, Vauxhall Viva. Another Cavalier SRI behind it. Mark II Cavalier. I'm start going around quickly now because people are going. But yeah, any that look interesting I will film for the walk round video. Oh, Allegro there. Yeah, like I said, it's a variety of cars is unbelievable. BMW E24, next to a Peugeot 205 Junior. Next to an Escort Mark II gear. And then in front of that is a Vauxhall Corsa B that suffering from a bit of paint fade like mine. Got the same problem as mine, hasn't it? Yeah, this one's flame pink as well. So this is an interesting one, you don't see it all. Oh, Renault 12 going past there. Yeah, this is trouble this, you're trying to film people leaving, but try and get as many as I can before we go do the concourse. But yeah, Fiat Chroma, these really rare sight now. Also, it was like a joint development, so there were also the Saab 9000, and I think the Lancia, I can't remember which car the Lancia was it the Thema? But they were basically the same car underneath, just had slightly different bodywork and interiors. I think there's the Alfa 164 as well. I think the Alfa 164 might have been in the same, you know, platform. That's the word I'm looking for, platform. Yeah. But yeah, unusual to see the Chroma anyway, but this is an import model because it's left-hand drive. But yeah, got nice interior. Look how plush those leather seats look. Yeah, very 80s looking dashboard as well. Oh, and I like the phone. I like the period car phone as well. That's a nice touch. And next to it is see a Jaguar XJC. I haven't even seen that one. I think there's something wrong with the front wheel arch though. I wonder if they realise that that's hanging off. No, see there's a Nissan Prairie. See, there's just that many different cars here, but this is like a really rare one, this. Fiat Argenta. this is a bit of info on it. But apparently, yeah, it didn't sell well. It was because they introduced it in the early 80s, which is when the Falklands War were on. Apparently they didn't like the name because they thought it sounded too much like Argentina. Even though, you know, I suppose it is similar. There's an I and an M missing out of it, but I think it's Italian for silver, if I'm right. I think something, that's what I heard before, but yeah, I've not seen one of these for years. It's not in bad condition either. A little bit of rust blisters, but other than that, yeah, pretty good. And this is yeah, original UK car, and it's right hand drive. Got quite a nice interior as well. Here's a nice Mark III Cortina XL model, an early pre-facelift one, an L plate. Looks nice in that white with a vinyl roof and the deep dish wheels on it. It's in really good condition as well. I'm wondering if this is the one I've seen for sale recently, although it doesn't have a for sale sign on it, but it does look like that car. Not sure if it's the same one or not. Yeah, got a nice interior in it, very clean.
And I kept them both for 2 years.
Look at the engine bay, that's mint. Being an XL model, it's got a cross-flow engine rather than a Pinto.
When I bought this the other day, I thought,
which they did on the pre-facelifts. The base, the L and the XL had a cross-flow, but the GXL and the GT had a Pinto engine, which is, yeah, for some reason they had two different 1600 engines, but when they made the facelift version, obviously all the 1600s were Pintos. There you go, another bit of you know, geeky information that I know. You get loads of this on Pluto Motors. So we saw the cabriolet earlier, so here's a like tin top Fiat Strada 75CL automatic. Looks like it's, yeah, it's a right hand drive version, so it's a, looks like it was an original UK spec car. Unusual finding ones that haven't like completely dissolved, although this one's got a bit of rust there, but it's not bad. To be honest, I remember seeing these absolutely covered in rust when they were only, you know, a few years old, like in the sort of late 80s. Yeah, on the next plate, so that's 8182. Looks like it, yeah, it is the original deal plate there. Original sticker in the back, like period RAC recovery sticker. I'm assuming it's not done that many miles. Yeah, 32,000 miles. That's probably part of the reason why it hasn't disintegrated like a lot of them used to do. But nice to see one of these. Very rare sight nowadays. Here's that Fiat Bravo we saw drive past earlier. These are really, really rare now. This is looks like a high spec version because it's got a nice leather interior there. But yeah, they're very thin on the ground now are Bravos. I think Bravo's even, the 5-door hatchback version of it is even rarer than this. And I think there is, I'm sure I've seen a Bravo knocking about. If I do come across it, I'll film it. But yeah, the Bravo and the Bravo are really rare now. I mean, even the Stilo that succeeded it, even though they didn't stop making the Stilo till like the late sort of 2000s, they're very thin on the ground now. Fortunately, there wasn't a lot of love for these Fiats back in the day, so that's why they're so rare now. So here's a road that's a good example of the variety of cars. So you've got an E39 BMW 5 Series, Mark III Golf Estate, Citroen AX, another Mark III Golf with a hatchback, couple of Peugeot, no, not a couple of Peugeot, one Peugeot 205 and a Metro parked next to it. There's a Citroen Xantia there, Punto Cabriolet, don't see many of them about now. And over this side you've got 100 cord coupe. As you can see, that's not a V6 because it's got 4 stud wheels. And then Alpha 164, which actually I'll film that for the highlight video. Peugeot 205. Oh, Lancia Gamma Coupe, that's going to go in a highlight video as well. You just don't see them about at all. Yeah, oh, it's a Gamma. Yeah, it's just a Gamma. It's either a hatchback or a saloon, I don't know. Could be one of those that looks like a hatchback but is a saloon. We'll find out when I go have a proper look at it soon. Another Citroen AX, Renault 11. That's in really nice condition. That could have maybe gone in the Concourse, that. Another Fiat Seicento, and then BMW, I think it's an E24 5 Series. And another Xantia, Citroen BX Estate. There's another Proton driving past. I've seen quite a few Protons at this show. Another Fiat Marbella next to it. So yeah, you get the variety, but yeah, look how many cars there is.
Watch your back, please, guys. Vehicle coming through.
Yeah, stretches all the way, and if you see the castle in the distance, that's where the Concourse is, which is what we'll film last, because obviously the Concourse cars can't go until, you know, all the judging's been done. So we're talking about the like 4 cars using the same platform, so the Fiat Chroma, Saab 9000, Lancia Thema, I think it is. I could be wrong about the Lancia, and this is Alpha 164. So this is a Alfa Romeo 164 3-litre V6. Oh, and it's a base model as well, which is yeah, great for this show. But they've left the door open so we can get a good shot of the interior. Yeah, I always thought the 164 were like the classiest version of this platform. Well, for Mr. Andy lives, he likes these. But yeah, it looks very nice in the black. Yeah, the black really suits it. I like the bumpers being that dark grey colour as well. Looks really smart, does that. I could see myself driving one of these. Oh, and some period cassettes on the dashboard as well. So we've got Decade, the Duran Duran Greatest Hits album, Human League's Greatest Hits, Spandau Ballet, the Singles Collection, the Stone Roses, classic album there, and Welcome to the Pleasure Dome by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Obviously, yeah, must be what they're listening to on the way back, because it has got a cassette player in it. Very nice. This is one of my favourite cars so far. So here's a Lancia, is it Lancia Gamma or is it? I think it's a Gamma. We'll see when I look round the back. I'm not always great with model names of these other cars. Yeah, it is a Gamma 2500. I think it is a saloon. Yeah, it looks like there's only that bit that opens. But it's one of those that kind of looks like it could be a hatchback. Obviously I've seen loads of the coupe versions over the years, but not seen any of the saloons. So this is a nice spot, and it looks, yeah, it is a UK car as well. It's right hand drive. Got a nice looking interior as well. I bet these have got to be rare now. I bet these are in single figures for the amount that's left. You know, I'm just saying the amount that's left, maybe not even roadworthy ones. But this is an S plate, so that's like 1977, 78. But yeah, it's in nice condition, that one. So I filmed the Felicia Fun earlier. Here's a kind of regular Felicia hatchback. This is a Pacific Special Edition, so it's got obviously Pacific decals on it there. They're all still intact. It's got the funky blue seats as well. Assuming it's sort of a reference to Pacific Ocean maybe, because of the colour of the exterior and the seats. Yeah, it's in nice condition these, but these are getting thin on the ground now.
They're all mine.
But it's nice to see this at this show.
And I think it's one of
So we finally found a marina. I wonder if there were going to be any marinas at this show. Thought you can't have a festival unexceptional and not have a Morris Marina at it. That is the very definition of unexceptional. There we've got an early coupe on a K plate. But yeah, well, a bit of a weird choice having the same doors as on the saloon version. It makes proportions look a bit odd. That back window's too long for the car really. Would have looked nicer with a longer front door, but yeah, this is a surviving example. It's not had a piano drops on it. Just very basic vinyl interior. But yeah, another one that looks like it could be a hatchback, but it's not. But yeah, another really rare car next to it there, an early Chrysler Alpine. This one's this one's a bit of a survivor. It's got quite a lot of rust on it. Windows down so we can have a proper look at the interior. I think this one car of the year in 1976. But yeah, quite sort of modern for the time because it had these kind of wraparound bumpers on it. Not a lot of cars did. They tended to still be metal, but originally a Simca design. Little bad. I think there were badges of Simcas in Europe, but Chrysler's over here, and then later Talbots. But yeah, it's quite a fair bit of rust on it. But with it being over 40 years old, it's MOT exempt. So, you know, it can be driven. Here we've got a nice Escort gear, which is the car I wanted when I was 17. And it's in one of the nicer colours as well. I think, is that Caspian blue? I think it might be Caspian, I'm not entirely sure. If anybody knows, stick it in the comments. But yeah, nice original looking one. Probably apart from that spoiler on the back, that's definitely aftermarket. Tell it's the earlier one because it's got the chrome kind of hubcaps rather than wheel trims that the later models had. It's also got no rear wash wipe. It were optional on these earlier gear models. I think they made it standard when they did the sort of, I don't know, would you call it facelift, when they sort of updated it in about 1983. Changed the seat fabric and the steering wheel. A few other detail changes. But yeah, it's got its original sales bill there, £4,700 it was. And the manual there for it. Obviously covering up the cracks in the dashboard that these all have. But yeah, nice seeing this here. So here's another really rare car, Hyundai Stella. This is it's a D plate, so it's like 80, what's D, 86, 87 I think. It's got nice sort of beige velour interior in it. Lots and lots of plastic. It's got the newer grille with that Hyundai logo on it, but interestingly it's still got the old Hyundai logo on the steering wheel. So the earlier cars had that HD logo on the front grille as well. But yeah, this other people call it like the Mark 6 Cortina because basically the underpinnings is from a Mark 5 Cortina. I think Hyundai made the Cortina under licence first, and then when Ford stopped making the Cortina in 1982 they started making the Stella. I think that's right. If it's wrong, put it in the comments, but I think that's how it happened. So yeah, basically Cortina underneath, but with I think a Mitsubishi engine. So we're coming towards the end of this field now. Still quite a few cars left, a few of them have gone. But yeah, I'll go through what's in here just to give you an idea of another example of a variety of cars. So you've got Mercedes 280e, 190e, Austin Maxi, Hyundai Stella, or Hyundai, Porsche Boxster, E30 BMW, early Porsche 911. That's like, yeah, that's very early one. That could even be a 912. I'll have a look round back and see. Peugeot 106 facelift. A later model Volvo 340. Is that, oh, it is a Porsche 912 that, yeah. So it will like the 4-cylinder version of the 911. Mark III Fiesta. Polo van, which I think might have had a different name. Has it got a different name? Let's have a look. Yeah, Caddy. Alpha 147. Now these are getting really rare now. Don't see a lot of those about. I mean, that's an 05 plate, but I see a lot of them back, especially the pre-facelift versions like that. Another over R8. Mark III Polo. Peugeot 309 Trio Special Edition. Another Peugeot 309 there. You can see the difference between the later and the earlier back ends of them. Escort Harrier. This is a previous Concourse entry. Peugeot 406 Coupe. I really like these cars. This one's paint's not so great on it. So Escort Harrier's in really good condition. You can see why it were a Concourse car.
Right.
Yeah. 924 turbo.
I like this though, because you've got that sense.
Toyota Corolla Mark IV Escort. So yeah, definitely big variety of cars here. You can see that's how gives you an idea of the size there. I'm sure there's more cars here this year than there were last year. It seems to just get bigger and bigger every year. But it seems to be better organised as well. There's actually, because before you'd have this big field full of cars here and there wouldn't be anything until you got right down to the bottom end near the castle, but they'd actually put some ice cream vans and coffee trucks and you know, bars up this end as well. You can see it's quite a big queue for the ice creams now. But it has been a warm day, so that's not surprising. But I like this as well. Just show you this before we wrap up this section of the video, so they can see there's a coffee truck. It is yeah, it's like a classic Peugeot van. I don't know what model, but yeah. And there's a Leyland fire truck here that they're using for the bar, which is pretty cool. Is that? Yeah, I do like that. That's great. But I like the number plate on it as well. Yeah, that's an appropriate number plate for a fire engine. But yeah, I think Anne might want me to buy a pint now. So I'll see you. Well, next part of the video will probably be down at the Concourse. Right, so here we are in the Concourse area. So this is all the cars you can see in the Concourse. Obviously we'll find out the winner in about 40 minutes or so. There you go, you can see a Mark IV Cortina there, the BMW E30.
He was here last
Dale
year.
Wagner
With him as well.
Wow.
It was a fabulous episode, and you can watch it on
I don't see a lot of them about. Like I said, I won't film them all for the sort of show highlights video, but I film what I think's the best ones. But this is where they all are anyway.
The top spot with 309 stars just behind us.
So obviously I'll highlight some of the cars that I think are the best ones. You can see some that, yeah, I'm definitely going to film in a bit more detail for the other video. Yeah, good choice cars around here. Another Alpha 145 there. Vauxhall Nova Saloon, Corsa B, Mark 1 Fiat Punto. Very early Vauxhall Nova. I really Reliant three-wheeler there, which is that Rialto? Could be Rialto. Triumph Acclaim. Larder Estate, wow. Escort, Mark IV, Fiesta, Mark III bonus. Ford Corsa, Vauxhall Corsa even. Another Corsa B, so it's two Corsa Bs. Twingo, Primera, Nissan Bluebird, Peugeot 309.
Just be pedantic. I don't want Roy to get upset.
Peugeot 106, another Peugeot 309.
And the answer is 2003.
Rover 418.
You got that right. How about the pen and paper bit? Did you get that right, being honest? Did
Yeah.
you? Did you?
Lada Eva, Fiat Brava.
What's that the score so far? 309 stars.
It's rare now. Toyota Hilux, Subaru Justy. These are rare now. Rover 100. Fiat Panda. Toyota Carina. A really early second generation Renault Clio. Lancia Zeta, which I think that is the same as the Peugeot 806 and that Citroen that I filmed earlier. Renault Clio Oasis, back to that Nova Saloon, and a Volvo, is it a 145? Yeah, 145 because it's the estate version. Then back to this Corsa B then. So yeah, oh, some more over here as well. More over here, so we've got Triumph Toledo, Mark III Fiesta, it's probably a special edition as well. The Citroen Visa, and then a Datsun 280C, which is also for sale for 12 grand. Which is, could say it's a lot of car for the money because it is a huge car, is that. And there's a castle in the background. Nice setting for the Concourse. But yeah, in about 35-40 minutes we'll find out who wins. So I'm going to film a couple of them in detail for the other video, and then when they announce the winners, I'll film that. Right, so we're at the Concourse now. I'm going to film a couple of the cars in detail, or well, a few of the cars in detail. The ones I think might have a chance of winning, or the ones that are the most rare. But we're on about the Fiat Bravo earlier, saying I'd seen a Brava somewhere. This is where I'd seen it. So yeah, these are really rare now. I think this might be the one that Matt from Furious Driving had. That he owned for a while and then sold on. I'll just see. I don't know if this one is. Oh yeah, it is the one that Matt from Furious Driving bought. I thought it looked like it. But yeah, very rare sight on the road. They always like these rear lights on them with the 3 sections. I just thought they look pretty cool, but yeah, virtually non-existent now. A few brochures on the parcel shelf as well. Yeah. Then we've got another Cortina. This is a 1.6 GL Mark IV in Jupiter Red, which were the best colour for it. Yeah, how clean is this? This is absolutely mint. And yeah, being the Mark IV, it's the rarest version of the Cortina is the Mark IV. Yeah, I think the Mark IV, they said the Mark IV is the rarest one. But this is, yeah, it's absolutely immaculate.
9523 back in the game.
Like how it looks like it's got original plates on it.
Like literally that.
So it's from Cumbrian in Wales.
In the lead.
Yeah, really nice this one.
In the lead is BMW
And,
1972.
yeah, look at the interior, it's absolutely immaculate. It's a shame the window ain't wound down, I could get a better picture of it.
And who can blame you? Right, next
Yeah, I
question.
really like that
Johnny
one.
Cash got his car one piece at a time. What brand of car did he build? Was it Triangle, Cadillac?
So we filmed
Diamond, Ford, was it Circle?
Daewoo Leganza earlier, which I've not seen on the road for ages, and here's another one that's sort of smaller baby brother, the Lanos. Yeah, not seen one of these on the road for ages. I think these must be properly rare now. Yeah, it's in very nice condition. It's like, I reckon it'll be a low mileage example. Those seats are immaculate. Yeah, very nice. This could be a contender for the winner of the show, I reckon. But yeah, it's got original Dale dealer plate there. Yeah, really nice original unmolested example there. Yeah, this could have a chance of winning it. The only is kindly open the bonnet so we can film under there. There's the engine. Look how clean that is. Yeah, very nice. Is it like a one owner example? It looks like it. Yeah.
Just had it serviced, done a bit of work on it, done it bodywork, and it's yeah, 45,000 miles from new.
45,000 miles.
It was really well looked after.
Yeah, you can tell, can't you, when you look at it, just how clean it is. But I'm saying, I reckon it's got a good chance of winning because it's so original, you know, it's so unmolested. It's not been restored or anything, and it's very rare, so I think could have a chance, yeah.
Fingers crossed, thank you, I hope so. Not long to find out now.
No, we'll be judging soon, yeah. But yeah, I'll walk over to this other car that I think could have a good chance of winning it. Is this. This is one of my favourites here. How nice is this? It's Austin Mini Metro. Very early one on a W plate. That lovely shade of green. Like a lime green colour. I can't remember the name of the colour. Oh, what it's called? I can't remember, but look how mint that looks. I mean, it's cleaner than most people's, the outside of most people's cars, but because it's a very early spec, it's got vinyl seats, very basic dashboard. It looks like it's only done 19,000 miles. So yeah, it's all really nice and original. I think being a low spec model as well, it shouldn't have, and it doesn't have, a passenger mirror. But yeah, really nice example of an early Mini Metro there. I think that's got a good chance of winning it. Yeah, this is another one that's caught my eye in the Concourse. This Volvo 145. And they've left all the doors open and everything so we can get a good shot of the interior. Look at that, that's mint condition, is that? Lovely burgundy colour of the interior as well. Very kind of, you know, Volvos this period, very functional interior, you know, but obviously focused on safety at this point. So nice, very safe cars, very solid cars at the time, really well engineered. A 1974 model, so I think this might have been sort of not long before they introduced the 240 series. But yeah, you can see the handbrakes on rather than being in the middle, it's on the right hand side of the driver's seat. But yeah, I think this could be a contender. It's in really nice condition. And another one as well, I think could be is this Renault Clio. These are pretty much you know, these early Renault Clios, especially in this sort of condition. Renault Clio Oasis Special Edition. Saw this parked up near where we were staying, so they obviously stayed in Bourne as well. And we've got a copy of New Hits 96 on the dashboard, on cassette of course. But yeah, look how clean this is. It's obviously a nice unmolested example, probably one on a car like the Dale Lanos was. Yeah, really clean under the engine bay. Yeah, very nice. Here we go. This is some information about it. Yeah, sold in 2019 with only 1,257 miles on the clock. Well, no wonder it's in such good condition. Right, this is another one I like the look of. 1998 Subaru Justy. This is really rare sight now. In a nice shade of purple as well. I like them graphics on the side as well, saying it's got all-wheel drive, because yeah, Subaru, all the cars are four-wheel drive, even sort of a kind of 5-door family hatchback like this. You know, even this has got four-wheel drive. But yeah, the window's open, so we get a nice shot of the interior. Look at that, that's really nice, is that? Very good condition. Yeah, this must be a low mileage example. Yeah, 26,000 miles. You can tell as well, it's just looks like it, you know, just came straight out of the showroom. So it's from Bradford, this one. Wayne Baker might have seen this driving about at some point, you never know. But yeah, this could be a contender, because it's so rare now, and it's just such nice unmolested condition. Here's another interesting one, Toyota Carina, 1986. This looks immaculate as well. It's got those cool wheels that I remember seeing when I was younger, but yeah, you see quite a lot of these on the road, but they've pretty much disappeared. But look at that. Nice brown interior there, velour seats. Like I said, typical 80s Japanese, very square, very angular dashboard. It goes well with the champagne gold exterior colour. Yeah, I think that could be in with a shout. Right, I think we'll finish off with this one actually. Larder 2102 Estate. One of only two larders I've seen at the show today. The other one being a Larder Eva, which is also in the Concourse. But yeah, this is like an original larder. This is the one that was based on the Fiat. I've not seen one of these for ages. Yeah, it's absolutely mint. So yeah, I think I'll finish off with this one because it's such a rare car. It's in nice condition as well.
It's not hosted. Diamond is Stowe School, the Circle is Tatton Park.
Yeah, like this could have a good chance of winning as well, because you just don't see them anymore. I mean, I think they either rusted away or they had such a bad image that, you know, people didn't care about them. So when you see one that's still about, it's nice. But yeah, I think this will finish the sort of show highlights video. You know, it's been a long day. We're just about to do the results of the voting. We're going to announce the winner. I'll put the winner on the end of the video. So still doing the quiz over there as well.
Diamond true, triangle false. So last year's winner drove here.
But yeah, if this is the end of the video, we'll
triangle false.
yeah, see you in the next video. I managed to get back into making the videos now, so hopefully I can make some more. There'll be more car shows to go to, there'll be more stuff to do. Hopefully I can do some more collaborations with Pete C, that'd be good, because that's always a lot of fun. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, this is the end of the show highlights video. So hopefully you've seen, you know, what sort of cars they have at this show, and you've seen what the show's about. But yeah, as for me, I'm going to get off now because my throat's starting to hurt with all the talking I've been doing, and I'll be wondering where I am. So yep, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Now within reach of 3 hours, 3 weeks.
Take 4.